Have you ever wondered why you weren't able to follow that perfect daily routine that you have created for yourself for success? Because many times we don't follow up, life gets in the way. Maybe your friends shows up and then you feel like a totally different person. Your routine is all fucked up. Now you have to start all over again. Maybe start tomorrow again, but then that never happens. Something or the other comes in the way. It was a year ago when I started to take life seriously. I have uninstalled my video games. I have stopped watching all those nonsense on in the internet. You know what I'm talking about. And then I've deleted my Instagram, I've deleted my Snapchat. It's time to change my life. It's time to take life seriously. And then on that very day, there was a date with my girlfriend, right? The whole time in the date, I was constantly thinking about my daily routine. Yeah, what routine should I? How many hours of sleep should I get? And then although that date was fun, I was obsessed with it, bro. On my way back home after the date, I was writing on a Notion template my daily routine. Notion is like a website that I used, the Notion website, to create my daily routine. I don't know what the app or the website is for, but basically I used it for creating my daily routine, right? I wrote every single thing down. I imagined every single thing. I wrote it on my phone. Wake up at this timing, sleep for this much hour, study at this time, and then have some time for rest, and then you just take a chill pill. I went home, I'm so excited for this new routine because I can literally think about that new life that I'm gonna live, a very productive, healthy, and as well as a very hardworking life. Guess what happened? You probably guessed it. I didn't follow up for a very long time, up until very recently. I've been scared to put up things on my wall. I thought someone might walk in and then someone might see my secret plan to escape the matrix or some shit like that. See my goals, weird goals, because we know we're very ambitious. It's not even realistic sometimes. It's kind of fucking cringe to put our goals on the wall, our daily routines, what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, 10 a.m. meditation. You wake up and then take a cold shower right away. 4 a.m. wake up. If you have especially never done that before. But putting things on my wall, that is up until very recently, has changed the fucking game. And this is why, because you cannot do it on the phone. It's very sweet, like you can do it on the phone. You can set your routine, you can set your goals on your phone. But when you are on your table, you gotta have it in front of you. Literally, you cannot afford to get it away from your eyes. It always have to be as much as possible in front of your eyes. So that even though you're focusing on something else, as long as you know these papers are there on your wall. Let me just show you mine. There is 2024 goals, January goals, my daily rough idea. It's basically everything is out there. You don't need to look at the specific things that is written here. Just take a look at it, and bro, it's like you need that. Nothing compares to that, not even the routine on your phone. A better option will also be like, yeah, put like your wallpaper as your daily routine. That would be fucking awesome if you could do that. But let me tell you, bro, here you are trying to reduce your screen time so that you can be more productive in your day, because the phone has been sapping away attention from you. They're very good at it. The software developers, bro, they are fucking good at it. Keeping in mind that your brain hasn't evolved in the past couple of centuries of evolution. Humans' brain have not. And here we are in this information technology. The world is fast, the information is fast. They know how to make you addicted. It's like phone is a no-no. It's this tangible. I just did this shit. It's kind of weird. But when it's clearly in front of you in a piece of paper, that fucking changes the game. Because even by the act of writing things down, writing your daily routine down, you can just like visualize it. And when you visualize it, you get to think about yourself like, oh, I'm doing this at 4 a.m. I'm doing this at 5 a.m. Getting ready for school at 7:30. You familiarized yourself with those times, and guess what happens? When it's actually those times, you execute it because it already happened in your mind. What you can do right now, and what I'd like to do, is just take a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be single line, it doesn't have to be plain, whatever it is, just a piece of paper. Write things down, no matter what the size is. Just write things down. Because it's not about the decorations or anything like that. It's not about the aesthetic. Just let it be in front of you every single time. If you're sitting at your desk, in front of your desk, the calendar in front of your desk, the goals, the daily routine in front of your desk, maybe even some motivational quotes, whatever it is, in front of your desk. It doesn't have to be too fancy. It just need to remind you that you cannot lose track. Because what happens when you just live your everyday life, your identity totally changes. You're not that productive person anymore when you're moving into different place, because up until you ingrained that type of person, yeah, I am the person who is disciplined, up until you do that through momentum, it's always gonna fluctuate. The way you see yourself is gonna fluctuate. Basically, what you want to do is let it remind you to a point where you don't get distracted. You don't want your self-image to move around because of the environment. You want the environment to be in your favor. Let it remind you of who you want to become, perhaps who you are, and who you will be. Improve your life one step at a time, always.